Yeah, go.
We live.
Shit, kick his in. Take his in, bro.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First thing first, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. All right, we're the brothers out here, the GMS Kansas City camp. All right. Coming at you again with another, indoor sit-down camp. All right. And, we was, pretty much just speaking on the fact, that the Lord is bringing judgment, man. Okay, you got people out here protesting, all right, and this cold ass weather, all right, protesting against ICE, okay, so like protesting against this administration, all right, because essentially people are fed up, man. And we was speaking on the fact that headed into, this summer when things begin to warm up, it's looking real bad for this place, man. All right, for the simple fact that, these protests are turning violent. See, we was speaking about that, the other day, the fact that the first two people that they reported on that's being KO'd by ICE has been fellow Edomites, man. Mm-hmm. See, the people that they've reported dead, that's being shot dead by ICE, have been other so-called white people. So this is setting the stage for civil unrest and civil war on the streets of America. Mm-hmm. Okay? If a brother came with Isaiah 19.
Got the spirit I had it on deck. I got you. This is the book of Isaiah 19, and I'm gonna start at verses 1 at the top. And it says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it." Yeah, the heart of Egypt gonna melt. People, mindset, people's morale. As the brother was going into how people are in the mindset now of voting against the government, because they did a poll like 3 years ago, and they say like 45% of the people was willing to revolt against the United States government if it ever came to that because of tyranny. What a lot of people are starting to realize, that even in the Constitution, you have a right to take up arms against a tyrannical government that infringe on your freedoms. And under the 24th Amendment, you can actually get presidents locked up and impeached out of office, man. And people are coming to the realization that, well, wait a minute, it's not going to get better because we put this guy Trump in office. He promised more jobs, cheaper rent, better health insurance, cheaper insurance, but instead the opposite has transpired. So now people are like, wait a minute, man, I thought you was going to come and make America great again, but we told you from the beginning that Trump was going to come in and do the bidding of the elites, man.
Yeah.
Which is to bring in a great reset and a new world order, and look at us now. This place is totally falling apart on all sides, man.
Yeah, they also thought he was going to come in and end all the wars.
Yeah. And how many did he start? He ended 8 and started like 6 more.
Yeah.
Because the Venezuela, they say that there were blackouts in Cuba, and he said Cuba's getting ready to fall.
Right.
Now he wants to get Colombia, Mexico. He's already going for Greenland because they had blackouts in Greenland, which they already had deals set up with Greenland to get whatever they needed. But see, Esau, he wants to go in there and confiscate it and take it for himself, man, because he's a covetous devil.
Yep.
You don't get credit for stopping the wars you started. All them wars going around the earth, you was behind them, man.
Every last
Talking
one.
about Rwanda, we finally stopped the war for 30 years. Nigga, y'all was in there fomenting discord, paying off militia groups, Now you coming back talking about he stopped it. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 2, and it says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they should everyone fight against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom." You got it, Op.
Yeah, everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom, because everybody's divided, man. Everybody's divided up about this damn ICE situation. And we know, matter of fact, when Trump first got in office, that alone tore families apart. You had a lot of white women that was leaving their white Republican husbands because Trump was voted in, man, because they voted a certain way. See, so this place is completely divided on all sides, and we know scriptures say a house can't stand if it's divided, man. So the point we coming into is that, these protests and things, as we've already warned you, are not just going to be peaceful protests, to where ain't shit happening. No, they're going to start killing each other, man. people are going to start dying in these shits. That's why, you know, as they spoke about immunity, you know, with these ICE agents and these officers and shit, they're showing you they don't give a damn about your constitutional rights or these amendments, man.
Oh, well, they found out too. A lot of ICE agents are going AWOL. They're like, nah, we ain't really signed up for this. They had leaked footage and documents of, you know, people saying, wait a minute, these are our people. You can't just be beating on our people like that. So that already shows you that Trump or whoever behind, you know, the elites, of course, they're already showing, look, they're going to have backup reserves because a lot of those ICE, you really don't know who they are. They could be Timmy across the hall, ex-law enforcement, ex-military men. Some of them are currently U.S. law enforcement. But see, behind the scenes, there's going to be a foreign military that's going to assume the power of the streets of America, man. And that's when things are going to get real grimy, you know, because, you know, them UN troops, which they not really talking about right now. But remember, all the time you saw those trains with those tanks and MRAPs and those vehicles and stuff.
Yeah.
They ain't just staged that off nowhere. They're going to use that, man.
Yep.
That's going to be utilized against you people because they know a revolt is coming.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to bring in foreign troops anyways because, as scriptures say, I will remove from you. I will remove from you. Yeah, the Northern Army, man. These American troops are going to be called to fight in all these other little skirmishes and wars across the world. So what the hell else you think they're going to do? And then when these other foreign troops is over here, man, they're not going to have regard for you people, young, old, or none of that.
Yep.
Just to piggyback on your point too, they got them warships over there in Iran right now. It costs millions of dollars in fuel just to travel all the way over there.
Wow.
They're not going over there just to show up force. They're not going to spend all those millions of dollars in fuel and costs and manning to bring all them people over there just to show and try to intimidate somebody. They're getting ready to make a move. So when they got all these vehicles, they got these UN vehicles and shit over here in the U.S. In Kansas City, they got this parking lot full of fucking ICE vehicles.
Right down the street.
Those ain't for nothing, man.
Yeah.
They gotta use that money. Anytime the government uses money, it must go to somewhere, man. It's not gonna just be spent. They don't like wasting shit.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to their military money.
Yeah, well, you know, case in point, the whole Iranian conflict, those vessels over there in that area, and they said Trump, because the Epstein shit coming back out now on his double, man. More information has come out, so Trump, and he may get ready to bomb Iran, man, because he got to take the attention off the Epstein files. And they said that they bought it out because allegedly he didn't move in Iran the way he was supposed to. But that's going to happen when the Most High wants it to happen. But nonetheless, we're on the verge of war, man.
Yep.
Civil unrest, World War III, economic collapse, hell breaking loose, apostates, freaking agents, sellouts. Everything is getting ready to come to full bloom.
And another part too is I googled. I did ask AI, when's the last time the gold and silver prices did like that? What was going on in the world? And it said it was World War II.
Ooh.
So as soon as they told you, hey, you can't buy, because right now you're not allowed to buy a certain amount of silver.
They just dumped silver, bro.
They dumped
just,
silver.
Yeah, they just dumped it. Yeah.
And they put a block on buying it. So last time that was done was right before America entered into World War II.
Ooh, yeah. So there you go. They gonna go to war behind this dollar, man. Gold, $5,500 a goddamn ounce. Yeah. Fucking silver went up to $125 an ounce, but when they dumped it 2 days ago, it went back down to $75. But even then,
It's still
all the
high,
sites
so-
were glitching. You couldn't buy it. Everything was glitching. So
You saw fucking with it.
yeah.
They said you can't buy anything. I forget the date, but they put a cap on nobody can buy shit. I think till like February 26th. Or something like
Well,
that.
it's supposed to be America, free market. It's supposed to rule everything, right?
Right. Yeah. But this guy don't have the power to do it. No man can buy or sell.
Yeah.
He telling you can't buy shit. You can't trade it. And who the fuck are you, man?
And it reads, it says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fell in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof." Yeah,
That's right.
council is being destroyed right now. You know, the president, you're not getting the answer. You divided. They want to impeach Pam Bondi. Then you got this chick, Christy Noem. They want a whole new regime now. Like, you Edomites are totally divided. You totally divided, man.
Yeah.
And now they trying to use and bait Jake into this civil war, which, you know, they gonna come for Jake anyway. But they use this dude, Bird Song, the Black Panther dude, to try to stir up controversy on Jake so he can go ahead and crash out on Esau, man. And then they found out him to be a fraud and say, nah, you ain't part of us, which he's a government agent, by the way. And the rest is history. But these are the times we in, man.
Right.
So you Israelites out there, you got to really consider the fact of what you're doing and how you're bringing out this word, man. Because the Lord said that if you don't keep the word of the Lord's patience, He will not keep you from the hour of temptation. So if you're going off and you breaking down the scriptures incorrectly, purposely, because you got some vendetta against Yahweh Shem Shai's men, the Lord is not going to defend a lot of you guys in the coming time, man.
That's right.
You know? And I'm going to read on a little more. And it says, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to wizards, man. And the Egyptians I will give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over him, says the Lord of hosts. And we speculate that fierce king to be DJ. Right?
Yeah.
DJ.
Yeah, he coming with it.
DJ coming with the smoke, man.
Yeah.
Harsh is definitely the correct word because he's basically openly demonstrating what these Edomites getting put in the spirit world. And they're not even remorseful. They were like, well, he was resistant. Oh, he had a gun.
Yeah.
With video evidence. They're just telling you straight up in the camera, we were justified.
They
do
changed
something.
Yeah, they spin the narrative because
Yeah.
when they put the gun went off, and I don't even think it was in due possession. They just gunned him down anyway.
Yeah,
Air
they
that
literally
nigga out.
took the gun from his hand, and they had it back of the head, execution style, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, because he had his gun. The dude was running away from him. When he
Mhm.
confiscated, he pulled the gun completely off
Pulled
his
it
back.
off.
Yeah.
And he was like a couple feet away, and then
They
the
aired him
other
out.
dude pulled it out and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
started shooting.
Yep.
So that's a message, because you know I'm not the only people that ICE can kill.
No.
You know, they
Right.
they probably can kill 10,000 Northern Kingdom by now.
Yeah.
But that ain't making the news. They showing the light on this to tell you people something, man. That your rights are over with, you know?
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, they definitely doing shit with them Northern Kingdom and them detention centers. Cause I had a shorty that I be chopping it up with, and she a little, you know, she a Northern Kingdom, she a Northern Kingdom, but she was saying her grandfather got grabbed up and deported, and he was like 70-some years old, and they said they didn't have no contact with him, like her and her family didn't have no contact with him, but they got like a lawyer or some shit, and they sent him to like a hearing or something. They said they like had shaved his head bald. They said he had all types of scratches and bruises on him and shit.
Beat
Like
his ass.
they was beating him up.
Yeah.
You know, like
you know what that sounded identical to? Them IDF soldiers over there.
Yeah.
And then look at how they were treating them guys when they would catch them.
yeah,
They would beat the shit out of them without any they ain't investigating them. They just beating the shit out of them, had them roped up, shaved their head. A lot of them got sodomized over there, man.
Damn.
You know, that's what you're starting to see manifest over here now.
yeah.
Well, they said that the IDF is behind training ICE. I mean, I could believe that.
Yeah,
Because Trump, he's a Zionist, man.
And they in Chicago. That's
yeah.
what-
Greenblatt said it, man. Jonathan Greenblatt of the ADA said we're training thousands of police soldiers every day, man.
Yeah. Oh, shit. The training that the police department, they get is incorporated by the IDF, bro. The whole paradigm. Yeah, it's all by the IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, whatever the hell they want to call themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Amalek, bro, he's the spearhead behind all this, man.
Yep.
Yep, that's right.
You got a precept, bro? You got one?
I have
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Revelation 18 and 20. I'm gonna read it in NLT. It says, "Rejoice over her fate, O heaven, and people of the Most High, and apostles and prophets, for at last the Most High had judged her for your sakes." Then a mighty angel picked up a boulder the size of a huge millstone, and he threw it in the ocean and shouted, "Just like this, the great city Babylon will be thrown down with violence and will never be found again." All right. And then the KJV, verse 21, Revelation 18. Then a mighty angel picked up a boulder the size of a huge millstone. Oh, I had it on a parallel, but it's still on the NLT. They say, "Just like this, that great city Babylon shall be thrown down with violence," man. So that's how this place going out.
Yeah,
All right.
that's right.
Because in the other past, what was it, with the Persians and the Medes, it wasn't really like a big violent transaction. It was just one system got bigger than the other system and they incorporated that. Same thing with the Romans and the Greeks. The Romans grew bigger and then they obtained the Greeks. Well, Babylon's is gonna fall with millions of people perishing, man.
That's right.
Blood being spilled. You know, the scriptures say their bodies shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, man. And you know what? All the things that these brothers were talking about to open up for the lesson, these were things we were saying years ago, man.
That's right.
We are the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua because we always told you this message was we always told you this day was gonna come, man.
That's right.
And now look, we here.
That's right.
Come on. What's that scripture in Daniel when it goes into how the kingdom will be taken by So the saints should take the kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a precept as well.
Go ahead, Al.
This is book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay, so seeing earthquakes and uproars of the people. All these protests, that's considered uproars of the people. Riots, it's uproars of the people. When they have to send in the National Guard to control everybody, that's uproars of the people. The Most High spake of those things which were before us, man, even from the beginning.
Yeah.
The prophets of old, they spoke of these things, all the way 2,000 years ago. Yahweh Shai himself, okay, spoke of these things. He said nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, wars, pestilence, okay, famines. All these things were warnings. So we've been telling you, but Yahweh Shai been telling you, the prophets of old been telling you, but we're finally now in this time period where we're seeing it come to play, man.
Shit, bro. They said out there in California, man. They said that it's been getting rocked with earthquakes, bro.
No,
Said the
really?
big- yeah, it's been getting hit. Yellowstone National Park. Yeah, things out there's folding. Things unfolding fast, man.
Yeah, you mentioned pestilence too.
Pestilence,
That's-
disease.
Nipah.
Yeah, that Nipah in India, I think it is.
Yeah, they said that they on high alert on that. You
Yeah.
know, the pestilence, the full sword. Hey, things are happening, man. But you got simple ass Jake out here that still think it's 1999, man.
Hell no.
Jake, man, y'all gotta get, bro. Like Jake gotta get it together, man. Like we ain't got that much time,
Yeah.
bro. They got to 2030 to get this new world order up and running, and then Trump talked about running for a third term, which would be in 2028. What the hell you think he meant by that? A third term, meaning that in order for him to get a third term, the Constitution got to be totally wiped and rubbed out, man. Means that you got to suspend habeas corpus. You know, the Posse Comitatus Act means you got to have complete chaos on the streets of Babylon. And I believe that's what they're going for, man. Okay, and because they're figuring out how to get you people roused up. They say, well, look, we're killing Americans. That's not really working, though they are protesting. Okay, food is expensive, rent is expensive. That ain't rouse you up. So the next thing they gonna do is start fucking with your money, man.
Yeah.
Start grabbing up assets. You know what I'm saying? Accounts that you got offshore, they gonna start taking money, man.
Yeah.
They said the child support system in Florida, in parts of Florida, they need to collect a couple of $1 billion from people. What you think they finna do? They finna start going in bank accounts and taking people's money, man, because they want you to crash out.
Yep. I sent that article in the group chat that you just had your first Bank of 2026 crash, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was a local Chicago bank crash, man. All right, and that's just one of many. As bro say, you gonna start fucking with your money, man.
Yes, sir. God. Let me bring out. You got a precept, bro?
Yeah, we go ahead, but
You got that, Daniel?
yeah, it was Daniel 7.
Daniel 7 and Daniel 7 and 20, like 20, 25, 26.
Daniel 7 and 25, it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Yeah, when you go into that word wow, it goes into harass, man. Jake is fatigued, Jake tired. The psyops, man. We've been under psyop for the last 400 years, bro. The gang banging, that's a psyop.
Yeah.
Chemtrails, psyop, man. Everything is a psyop. Your baby mama, that's a psyop, man. You know?
Grocery prices.
Yeah.
The dollar, US dollar, that's a fucking psyop.
Boy.
Bro,
Feminism.
bro, World War II, when they took, I think the British pound was backed by gold, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, they took literally the world off the gold standard and gave you fake cash. He just
Fake
stole
cash.
all the wealth.
Monopoly money.
Yeah, he stole all the wealth, bro.
This nigga
He stole it, bro.
Yeah.
He
Now
called
you
him
can't buy
not a
no
legal
gold.
tender.
Now you can't buy no gold.
But he stole more than that because he still had you working for a fake monopoly money. So
Yep.
he stole all your productivity. Y'all been at building up these corporations for Monsanto to buy more land. Bill Gates can buy more actual land.
Yeah.
He bought actual assets with your labor.
Yep.
And he hoarding the gold and silver.
And we was telling you stupid niggas that doing the money phone and shit, all that shit gonna be irrelevant one day.
Right.
Yeah.
And that day is coming, man.
We're here. It says, verse 25, it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
Yeah, we ain't at dividing the time now. We in that little season, man. So right now, the Lord has given this devil the power to rule the earth in wickedness for prophecy's sake. But see, right now, the Lord's getting ready to take him down. This is why he's crashing out like that, man.
Yeah.
All right, they what's this dude name? This dude Alex Karp, and you got what's the other clown name? Alex Karp and Peter Thiel. Yeah, found out this whole Palantir shit, how they've gotten people information and spying on people, bro. They sold your identity and your information to the U.S. government. They basically got your, they got the dossier on everybody now.
Oh yeah.
You know, you walk outside the house, you already being drawn by. When them drones was flying over America last year, that was a test run, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, some of them could have been chariots, but a lot of that shit was from Palantir, and it was flying over people's homes and surveilling people. Now they got all this AI stuff, Wi-Fi stuff,
Yep.
your TVs, man. Everything is literally like linking you up to the Internet of Bodies, man. So you really have no privacy at this point.
That's right.
You know?
And we in a database, man.
Yeah.
Brothers told me that when I first came into the camp, man, they probably got a database with all our fucking faces in it, man.
Oh, bro, you remember when we was cussing out that blue nigga down in West
Yeah,
Park?
yeah,
He
yeah,
on the
yeah.
Pike, he said it. He said, they got every last one of y'all down in City Hall.
Yep.
Yep.
More power to you.
You can have it, man.
If you said Shalom on the video, you in the database. Man.
Right, that's right. It says, verse 26, but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
Starting with the elect first, man, the men of the Lord. And it says the saints of the Most High, meaning nobody else is going to get the kingdom in our stead. That's our kingdom, and we're going to have slaves, man.
Right.
There's so many scriptures to solidify that Israel would dwell in safety alone.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to have other nations there, okay? But at the same time, they're not going to be on a level with Israel.
Right.
We're going to be the creme de la creme. We're going to call the shots. We're going to rule the world. And we're going to have subjects under us that's going to do what we tell them to do.
That's right.
That's right. That's why I say in Isaiah 11, even our kids going to be playing around with poisonous snakes.
Yeah, the cockatrice
And
damn.
animals that we would think are very dangerous. You'd be like, oh shit, that's what it means for the Israelites to be dwelling in safety, man. As an example.
Yes, sir.
And it says, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cognitions troubled me, and my countenance changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart.
Yeah, so the point is that we're going to get the kingdom. We're coming into the time that Israel is getting ready to get the kingdom. We're getting ready to be delivered.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this is such an exciting time. This is why brothers are, hey, we look forward to it, man.
Yep.
You know, we're not holding off the day of the Lord and trying to delay us coming because we getting afraid. No,
Absolutely.
we looking forward to this, man. We prayed for this day.
That's right.
We prayed that the see more hell breaking loose, man. I pray they don't make it to 2030. That's almost 4 years, brothers. Let's do this now,
And
bro.
this shit,
Yeah, you got everything already in play, bro. You got everything. You got the whole AI. Bro,
Yeah.
just come on with it.
Yeah,
Yep.
bro. Like, it's $20 for a hamburger everywhere. How much more
Damn.
of this shit we gonna do, man?
Right.
don't
You
try
know?
to get no wings. Your wings hurting.
Literally on every side, bro. You start pressing everybody, man.
God,
The
anytime-
holes are proud of everything.
Anytime you go to Burger King and that's just $20 a fucking burger, you know
Yeah,
what's bad.
it's cooked.
It ain't even
Fast
real
food.
Yeah, that ain't even
Yeah.
real food, bro.
Fast food's charging restaurant prices.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Five Guys, man. Guess what? I went to Five Guys to get some fries like 2 weeks ago for a small fry. It's $5. And guess what? They got the audacity to ask for a tip on the damn
Ah,
kiosk.
yeah.
man. I'm like, wait a minute.
No
paying,
tip.
I'm paying $10 for a baby
No.
hamburger and you want a tip? No
Yeah.
serving, though. Like,
No tip.
yeah, at least come out here with a Hooter shirt on. Or
Right,
something.
yeah.
Like, no
Yeah,
frosted
yeah,
tickets
yeah.
for
You
the
gotta
big-
flirt with
Ah,
them.
yeah.
Tip.
Oh, good money.
You can't even be slick and do the pickup. You try to do the drive-through pickup. It's like, okay, can you sign this?
Yeah.
Like, no, I already paid online.
Yeah.
Can you sign this?
But everybody's in straits now, man, and that's gonna make people crash out. Hegelian dialect, there's pressure from above, pressure from beneath. Everybody is feeling the squeeze, man.
Yep.
Right.
Everybody at work is all tense. Everybody's nervous. They finna lose their job, bro. It's getting bad. The city, bro. Do you know the state of Missouri? They getting ready to slash the budget. They getting ready to slash funding again. The city's already in a couple $1 million deficit, and you know the state ain't got no money because the state cannot sustain the city for a long period of time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
with all this shit going on in the federal and the state government, the division, they're not gonna get them fundings, and that they're not gonna get that funding no more.
Yeah.
So a lot of these states are getting ready to implode from within, And that's a whole nother problem.
Yep.
Child support, eventually that shit is gonna stop. Fucking state taxes, people ain't even filing taxes this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They pushed the date back to like, you got like I think February 28th or some shit, and then I think you got like April 15th for the deadline. Ain't nobody filing taxes this year, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't expecting nothing.
If they know it, they know it don't fucking matter, man.
Yeah.
You know, you gonna spend it anyway. You know, you gonna print that money and go do what you gonna do anyway. What the fuck you paying taxes for?
Yeah, I think it
For
was
Israel.
Yeah.
Amazon. I think Amazon laid off 16,000 people.
Yeah.
UPS laid off 30,000.
Yep. Yep.
So those are big companies for to get like a job, you know, quick. Used to be you go there, and they'll pay you like $19 an hour.
Yeah.
You know, it's better than nothing. But even then, you can't even think about going to that for a safety net no more, because they replacing everybody with AI and fucking robots and shit, and drones. So they don't need you no more.
That's right.
Come on. Yeah. You got preset, bro?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's Ecclesiasticus 25:7. It say, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that had joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy."
That's right.
So we are in them times to where through the Spirit we rejoicing, man.
Yeah.
When we come out and we see news about, you know, the price of gold and silver going up, you know, Trump making all these moves across the world, all these uproars of the people, right? Even when we interact with people on a day-to-day basis and we see that their spirits are low, that brings us joy, man, because at the end of the day, we know that the Lord is switching the tides, man.
Mm-hmm.
To the point to where we're finally about to win and these people are about to lose. Like we watching it on these people's face, man. The spirit of mirth is literally dying out in this place.
Yeah. Facts.
Come on, bro. Come. Quick one. Psalms 58, and I'm gonna start at verses 10. And it says, "And the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance, and he shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked."
That's right.
You know, and it says, "So that a man shall say, Verily there is a reward for the righteous," because you know, living in this world is like, damn, the righteous get shitted on all the time, man.
Yeah.
You know, people who it's the difference between us and them. Even in its truth, man, you got Jake, they just foul. You know, we got these men that's masquerade as prophets. You got Tazi, what's his guy name? Tazariak, going on these particular podcasts to show you that they took the bag. You know, and they're just making a joke and a mockery out of Israel. They turning Israel into a Wendy Williams podcast, man.
Yeah.
Everybody got this podcast debating platform now without even fully pushing the gospel, because it's about elevating them and not the Lord, bro.
Yeah.
Because who's really being woken up out of these different podcast debates? Nobody.
It's just entertainment.
It's entertainment, man.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Nobody knows the true definition or understanding of repentance and turning your life and giving over to Yahweh and Yahushua.
Yeah.
Preparing yourself for the evil day, man.
Right. That's why Paul wasn't talking to you niggas that are in this podcast entertainment business. When he said you brothers are not in darkness in that First Thessalonians.
Yeah.
That didn't go for y'all, man. Because y'all know you're an Israelite, but you up there just wanting to see niggas get cut or a Christian get cut. Well, that day of the Lord gonna come up on you as a thief in the night, despite you knowing that you're an Israelite, man. Because you're in a completely wrong spirit.
And it says, "Verily he is a power that judgeth in the earth." So, you know, we, like the brother said, there's getting ready to be a turnaround. Okay, we getting ready to rejoice because Yahushua said that, the Lord said that, woe to you that laugh, you should cry later.
Yeah.
Woe to you that weep now, so we should rejoice. So we're coming into the time that we're going to rejoice. You know, because we got to get in the mindset of that the Lord is going to deliver us out of these dark and evil times, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's not going to be all grim all the time, you know.
Yeah.
Like we push that in Jacob's trouble, it's going to be dark. But that's for you people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Certain brothers may not even have to go through too much tumult in Jacob's trouble. Not saying that, you know, not saying that brothers are not going to go through things, but certain men are going to be put up for safety, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Whatever we go through, we'll be able to handle. That's the armor of the Lord.
Yeah.
Ephesians 6. You know, you may go through some things that at the current state you be like, damn, but when the spirit of the Lord is on you, man, you can better withstand the wiles of the devil, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna bitch up when the time comes. Nah, you know.
Because we got more to look forward to.
That's
If
right.
you in the world, nigga, you just gotta wait for your death, man.
Yeah, facts.
But
Pretty
hey,
much.
the men of the Lord, spiritual powers, man.
Yep.
All right, and that's something we've been pushing, and we always gonna push, and
Yeah.
it's gonna come soon, man.
That's right.
Imagine how your sorrow friend, your sorrowful spirit, and our complaint is gonna be turned once we find out a brother got the spiritual power.
Oh,
That'll make you feel light.
Yeah.
Even if it was one of us in this camp.
Yeah.
If just one brother got the spiritual power, I don't give a fuck
You know
no
you
more.
good.
I ain't,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be showing up to work, man. I ain't gonna tell nobody, but shit, I'm keeping it on the low. Hey, I'm just walking around smiling and shit.
They gonna know though.
Last spot, you know that. I know somebody that can hit your ass.
Yeah.
Like a command man right now.
Pull up.
Fly off with you.
Get that 3 kill streak, call it in.
Yeah, Jay gonna not even gonna be able to focus after that. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
out. Like, if I
Yeah,
see
it's
a brother
over
hit
with,
somebody,
yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
Oh, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
that's it. That's all I'm gonna be able to think about.
Right.
You know Esau gonna come in like a lion. He gonna come in quick, trying to, as soon as you see it.
He's watching, bro.
They showed her that in that story of Simeon Toko.
Yep.
Yep.
That was the account where that actually happened. That's right.
I got a precept to back y'all brothers up. Y'all got it. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 30. It says, Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. That's the back of the point Brother Bakar was making about how, the payback of our enemies is a beautiful thing, man. So that's why the scripture telling us, rejoice, be of good heart. It says, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
Oh shit, man. Salakia, bro. Lights Out Devil. That name ring a bell. I think I saw that around before. But he said that off-grid desert farming with Paul and Adrian. Babylon's military is bombing Iran now. 4 to 6 cities left. I gotta fact check that, bro.
I did see some on Antom headlines that say a series of explosions in Iran killed at least 6 and injured over a dozen.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't know
see,
how.
he's on this espionage shit. Where the fuck is Russia at, man? When y'all gonna fucking, bro? Russia, what are you doing?
Yeah.
They fucking with y'all, bro. Like, well, what are you doing, Russia? You supposed to be an ally to them, man. We get it. The Most High is gonna do it in this time, but like, you already know America want. You already know the West have an interest in the land of Iran. They want the resources over there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah, they're doing a little sneaky shit here and there, and they setting up proxies, but you know it's them.
Right.
You know, y'all supposed to be helping y'all mans out.
Yeah, they got resistance. That's why the scripture say you're gonna put hooks in their jaws.
Yeah, like, what the hell, Russia, you doing, bro?
Yeah,
With
bro,
all
you
these
have to do it.
threats, you gonna have to do something, man.
Yeah.
But reading that point again about these people, the things flipping on these people, verse 33, it says, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning.
You know what that made me think of? When the Hamites took the Ark of the Covenant, they were rejoicing on how they had defeated us and how they had took our most prized possession.
Yeah.
But even the Ark of the Covenant was a snare unto them, because once they had it, they started experiencing plagues, man.
Yeah.
And that's how America is with the children of Israel.
Uh-huh.
They rejoice like, damn, look, we done took down the Judites, all the tribes, man.
for real.
But now they seeing, okay, damn, now that we got them in possession, we experiencing plagues.
Yeah, I think the Lord gave them like hemorrhoids or something.
Yeah, hemorrhoids.
Lord smote
Yeah.
their
Matter of fact, quick precept to back up what you just said. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 15, and I'm gonna start at verses. Shit. Come on, baby. Yeah, 15 and verses 20. Matter of fact, yeah, let's start at verses 26. It says, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore deliver he them unto death and destruction. It says, for now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Now going down to verses 20, and it reads, it says, behold, says Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus, to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things that they have done to them.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah, we're gonna lock the doors on y'all. Remember that scene from Inglourious Bastards? When they was in the movie theater.
Yeah,
They cut them all down.
They locked them door. They bolted them motherfuckers and massacred their ass. Man, that's y'all, man. That's the Lord closing this shit up.
That's right.
So y'all not gonna escape the plagues, man. All you niggas claiming to be a passport bro or whatever, you got a way out.
Yeah.
Nah, the Lord got a tailor-made judgment for everybody that's wicked, man.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Precept as well. Brother, you got one? That's the spirit, man. The Lord is in this lesson, man, because it's like 2 times this lesson been going. I was thinking of a precept, and I opened my phone and just typed in one letter, and it popped up. And this is the second time this precept popped up like that. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 9. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." It said, "The hand of a man is betwixt the heel and the hand." Other question, Esdras asked thou not. All right, so Esau is going down, but this is our beginning of our kingdom, our royalty. So our brother said, we're looking forward to all these things happening. We're rejoicing at seeing you people suffer, because we know that this is our beginning.
Yeah.
Yep.
We haven't truly lived yet,
Yeah.
and now we're about to experience truly living when Yahweh Shai comes back. So Esau, more shit is piling up to just crush this man's kingdom.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, to back you up real quick, Psalms 2:1. Why do the heathen rage, and the people imagine a vain thing? See, the kings of the earth have set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh and against His anointed. You know,
Yeah.
and so what they're planning to be next, basically. But the Lord already got it. That's vain, man, because the kingdom is already set up. We read that in Daniel, man.
Yeah.
You know, we were gonna possess the kingdom. Okay, that means everything alive and dead is gonna be in our possession, man.
Yeah, and the scriptures goes into the rising of 4 kingdoms, the 4th beast, the 4th kingdom being the Roman Empire. This current system is the last empire. We just read it in Daniel 7 before Yahweh Shai sets up his kingdom, man.
Yep.
So this is the end, bro. There's no more heathen rulership after this.
There's no.
You know, 7 captivities for Jacob is a completion. The scriptures say that in in the 7 troubles he should deliver thee.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 7th trumpet, man. We gonna get up out of here, man. So, brothers, just anticipate salvation.
That's right.
Anticipate keeping your eyes single, man.
Okay.
You know, just stay in the spirit, stay locked in, do what you gotta do, man, and let the Lord work in your life, bro.
Yeah. Don't
No.
get faint, man.
Yeah, don't get faint, man. Don't change the doctrine. Don't get afraid. Just keep saying, look, this is the program of Yahweh outside, man. Because at the end of the day, this devil can't do nothing unless the Most High commissioned him to do it.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Somebody give me 1 Thessalonians 5 and 2 Thessalonians 2. Start at the top. You got something? Bring it up. You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is to back up that point. That's the spirit. I had 2nd Esdras 6. I was holding that verse as well. But this is Lamentations 4:21.
Start up. Go to verses 17.
This is Lamentations 4 and 17. It say, as for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. It say they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
Yeah, the ice shit, man. You know, like to the point, them Northern Kingdom chicks, they real quiet, man.
Yeah.
You Latinas out there, you Latinas, you still think the white man is all good now?
Nope.
I'm a white Latina. I'm a white Hispanic.
Yeah. Right.
Shut up, bitch.
Hispanic.
Yeah.
White.
You trying to? Yeah. That's why the Lord gonna fuck you hoes up, and you Enrique's out there too, man.
Yeah. Puerto Rico.
Yeah, you Northern Kingdom, you silly, man. Don't have us to get the book of Hosea 7 on y'all. See, you Northern Kingdom, man, you don't get cut. I mean, we cuss out all Jake all the time, but specifically talking about you Northern Kingdom tribe, we told you the white man was the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Told
told you that Virgin Guadalupe, Virgin Mary, and that Jesus Christos, it was all bullshit.
Yep.
We told you that the Lord was a so-called black man, and a lot of you reject that. We got cursed out by some essays 2 years ago
Yep.
because we was like, you know, Yahweh Shai is a so-called black man. Them niggas driving by the camp, revving their vehicles and
Yep.
mocking us, man.
Yeah.
And I pray ICE got every last one of you monkeys
Yep.
out there,
That's right.
man.
Right.
Yep.
All right? Because guess what? They building an ICE facility right here in Kansas City, and they gonna get the funding to do it.
Yeah.
All right? Because you got this punk-ass mayor by the name of Lucas,
Yeah.
Great Ball over there, and he's a sellout, man.
Yeah.
He's a Bati boy.
That's right.
And he's gonna do the bidding of the elites, man.
That's right.
So when they build that concentration camp right here in Kansas City, all you jakes out here that rejected us and talk that madness, y'all going in the goddamn
You're going.
concentration camps, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right? No say you wasn't warned.
Ain't gonna be no chorizo in there either.
Yeah.
You
Taquitos.
Yeah.
You Gadites too, man. You so-called Native Americans, y'all right now on a hot list, man. They really on Gad's ass. They are snatching up a lot of quote unquote natives. You know, and ISIS doing that. You know, these are people that are born here. You know, that this is the number one quote unquote American citizen is a native.
Right.
They now getting fucked with heavy because you know we ain't heard shit on Gad. You know, Gad always been fucked with on the reservations. He's oppressed. You know, but now they're physically getting active back on Gad. So Gad is starting to arouse. That's how you know shit is turning up. You know, the Lord is putting punishment on the Northern Kingdom because y'all been going off and wicked, man. You know, you stop fucking dancing at the damn powwows all the fucking time and don't come out here and serve you how about Shemal Shai.
Playing at the Reds.
Right. Yeah, you got it, man. We damn near forgot about y'all, bro.
They've been simple for a long time, man.
Boy.
Fucking powwows, you know, that's all you fucking care about. Powwows and beating, making
And the white
jewelry,
man,
you know, eating fried bread and shit. Like y'all ain't standing up for nothing.
Fire water.
You complaining about your land being taught, but y'all ain't been taking no action.
That's
And
right.
now the Lord is forcing them to start fucking with y'all, because ain't nobody been fucking with y'all like that. But more information's been coming out, you know, and a lot of exposure's been happening too. They got some areas, I think in Arizona, it's called a dead zone. If you drive and you're kind of in between the U.S. border and the reservation, you can just get away with murder there.
Yeah.
So they're kidnapping a lot of Gadite women over there in that area.
Raping them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never to be seen again, and nothing can be happening about it. Like they'll get caught. Like you might do get caught, and they gotta let him go. He'll go to jail on the reds. Well, he's an American citizen. You can't hold him, so they gotta let him go.
Y'all heard about that story, bro? It was I think he may be in Northern Kingdom, Jake. I don't know, but this could be some shit so he can continue to mess with Jake. But it was a dude, he linked up with a chick. I think he was buying an SUV from her. He was 19 years old. He stopped her 70 times and burnt the crib down. And she was pregnant. Dang,
Oh, yeah.
stabbed her 70 times, bro.
That's a hit straight from the spirit.
Yeah, that was an instrument created for vengeance, man.
Yeah.
You know, he looked like he could be a Northern Kingdom dude. You know what I'm saying? And then that's already what they need. See, these violent criminals. Our people violent because you put them in a predicament to be violent, man. You don't. That's light compared to what you've done.
Boy.
You want to talk about violence? What about when you stepped on the heads of our newborn babies and used them as alligator baits, man?
Damn.
What about that? What about it was a story that came out? I meant to send it to y'all, man. It was back like in the 1800s, bro, and they surrounded like this compound. It was full of Jake boys and girls, young kids, and they set the building on fire. And then the Jake kids that got out of the back building, they gunned them down, man. I'm talking about the youngest was probably 2-3 years old, and they killed in cold fucking blood, man.
That's
You devils gotta fucking pay, man. You got this land by stealing it in bloodshed, bro.
That's right.
You niggas are not innocent. So we don't give a fuck if ISIS blowing a fucking white woman away, man.
Yep.
Give a fuck about that shit. What about what happened to our fucking people?
That's right.
That's still happening to our people. Some fucking what's the bitch that got shot in the face?
Renee Good.
Renee, who gives a fuck about some dyke bitch?
Dyke
Renee.
Right.
Fuck her. A fucking feminist. She deserved what she got, man. And more you fucking people gonna get that.
right.
They say, Lamentations 4:18, they say they hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
Yeah, and that hunting they steps is gonna be easier now that they got these
Volunteer shit.
AI, Palantir, the AI database, flock cameras. All that shit is gonna make it easier, man. All you gotta do is drive by one camera. They got your face, your whole car, what you was wearing, all that shit, man.
Yeah,
Book.
yeah. We ain't never seen the Palantir drones come out yet. You niggas ain't gonna be able to hide nowhere.
Right.
Oh, I gotta send this video I came across for y'all bros, man. There's this guy on Instagram. I guess he's like a really good tracker.
Yeah.
I think he's
Oh.
Gad. And like there was this dude that was making this video, and he was all he didn't have no signs or nothing in the video. Like he just knew the. I don't know if you do that dude that be doing all that throwing the glasses shit. What's that black dude's name? I can't remember, but he made a video of him walking, just talking. He's like, I don't know where I'm at. I can't remember where I was. The dude just seen an Instagram video. Mind you, no signs or nothing, and completely tracked it to the exact point where this guy was at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They based it off the angle of the sun and shit. The
Angle
way
of the moon.
sun shining. Yeah.
He
No.
looked at the highway without any highway signs, and he
What?
pinpointed to the exact degree where he was at.
Yeah, if you know the time of day and
Yeah.
and the angle of the light is shining, you can tell where the sun is at. And yeah,
It's a clock. Like right now, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock right now. So technically, where is this? This is going south. That's north. This is east. That's west. Okay, so if you look at the clock, by this being east to left, a clock. The hand starts what 6 o'clock. So when the sun comes up, it's a circuit. So technically, the sun will be technically 3 o'clock, high day, right? So bam, the sun will be in the western hemisphere of the sky right now. So that's west, this east. It tells, I mean, the sun is like your clock right there. So you can tell what time it is, man.
Yep.
When the sun is rising up over the horizon, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 12 high noon, that's when the sun is highest in the sky. Look at a watch, the hands is pointing straight up. It's a circuit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
See, skills like that, that's what's going to be getting a lot of people out of jams. That's that wisdom.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's so addicted to their phones and Googling shit. Y'all going out in the first wave, man.
You're trying to fucking use the GPS and the grid shut down.
Yeah.
Why my phone isn't cutting off?
Yeah, this car used to be nice with just tracking the, even at night.
Tracking the stars.
You know, you could do this. The sun is one thing in the daytime, but doing the stars at night,
Constellations.
that's high level right there, man.
Well, peep this, brother. I got a quick video. I want y'all to hear. This is what I was talking about, this whole Palantir shit. So peep this.
Surveillance that is happening right now. I need you to log in for a second. I need you to picture a map, okay? Picture
Keep that
Google Maps
preset
of
too,
your
like
neighborhood.
that's
You and everybody, all of your neighbors, you and everybody in your household, everybody you know, floating over top of your house like Sims. There's a little arrow, and that arrow contains a trust score. Depending upon what that trust score is, you could be labeled as a domestic terrorist. So what does that number mean? How do they gather that information? And how do you get a good versus bad score? Well, I'll tell you. Eureka, the CTO, Chief Technology Officer of Palantir, of Meta, and 2 of OpenAI's Chief Research Officers have been sworn on as another branch in the U.S. government called Detachment 201 as lieutenant colonels. Andrew Bosworth, Bob McGrew, Shyam Sankir, and Kevin Wheel. What does Palantir bring to the mix? Why would they hire him on? Let me go over. Law enforcement records, immigration files, travel records, financial transaction metadata, phone metadata, and alcohol records, utility usage, license plate reader data, facial recognition, social graphs, social network graphs built from existing records. What existing records? That's where Meta comes. Meta brings identity data, social graphs, friends, followers, interactions, messages, metadata, behavioral data.
That's
elections,
why.
comments, world time.
That's why for you idiots out there, that's why social media was set up.
Yep.
Social media wasn't just all so you can reach out to your brother in Las Vegas. That was a FBI database, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a psyop.
All of the major companies started off as defense contractors.
Yep.
Facebook was a Pentagon program, but it violated the Constitution for the government to have all that data directly. So they made a corporation, and then the same thing. That's why you got Berg after everything and Small Hat, Google, all of them, man.
Steam.
You know, they're all defense contractors. That's why they were set up.
Yep.
And you just been feeding them, Googling in dumb shit. How I do this?
Yeah.
You know.
Even when you download it, it tells you in the bold print that they gonna have access to certain shit. Like they had it back in the day when you download an app, it'll say you give permission to this, phone records, this, and that. So in many ways they can say, well, we told you that we was gonna take your information, and then if you want to opt out of it, you got to go through so many different bullet points and go through here and there. It's a lot to opt out of this shit, man.
Yeah.
This is why the apostles always told brothers, be careful what the fuck you post online, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
you know, we know the spirit, you know, how brothers doing what they do, but like brothers be going hard on IG, man. I'm like, bro, they be going hard. Everything, post. I'm like, damn.
Spirit on me early with that. I became like a scroller like years ago.
Yeah.
I'll post a photo every now and then, but I'm not commenting on anything controversial. I'm not arguing with people in comment sections and shit. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you do it, the Lord gonna protect you if you are the elect anyway. I'm just saying that's wisdom. Because this nigga is watching you,
You ain't
man.
got no carbon footprint, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He know everything anyway. I mean, you can try to not say nothing, but he still know.
The fact you clicked on it, he got you. Got you.
Oh, yeah.
But he'll set up a bot to bring controversy to bait you in it. The whole time you arguing with a whole goddamn bot. Man. Like, what the fuck?
And they know how to rage bait you too. You know what I'm saying? They know it's gonna set you off.
He'll call you a straight nigga. Hell yeah. Like, nigga.
Y'all be seeing them random
SYBAU.
Yeah.
Shut your bitch ass.
That's why you have them random ass followings on Instagram. It'd be like a little pretty bitch in a picture, but the username be 55661. That's them people watching your ass, man.
Yeah.
Every bad bitch on Instagram ain't a bad bitch in real life, bro.
Hell
Keep
no.
that in mind, man.
Bro, I barely accept brothers on that shit, bro. Like, it ain't no offense to brothers that try to add me, but Like that social media, that's just like little shit I used to just for what I got going on. Like I don't need everybody in the truth on my social media, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get it, brothers want to connect, but it's like shit, brothers. Like
I'm connecting the kingdom.
Murph said it. He said, "Look, I don't accept brothers on my." She like, "Fuck all that, bro." You know, many of you accept the brother. He's shallow woman on pay. I'm like, "Look, brother, I'm trying to bag this bitch. I don't need all this."
Put the fire on him.
I tagged you to a picture of garment and shit. I'm like, come on, it's like, damn, you just gave it away.
Just leave the fire emoji, bro.
Yeah, she don't need to know I wear fringes.
My Instagram go back to like 2012, bro.
Yeah.
So I got people I've had added on there over years and years and years. You start adding brothers.
Yeah.
You know, they start seeing shit on there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need y'all knowing all of that, man. Fuck you, man.
Hey, read that one more time.
God, this
That
is
go what he just played.
all right. This is Lamentations 4. Just grab 18 again and say,
What is social media? Post bullshit.
it say they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. It say our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. It say our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. It say the breath of our nostrils, the anointing of Yahweh was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen.
Damn.
It's been an hour.
It's 50 minutes.
There's no way.
Bro, we didn't even get to the precept list.
Dang.
Spirit flowing.
Yeah.
It
We ain't
say,
been together in a while. That's
Yeah.
why we miss each other now.
Yeah, I got online. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Ox. Like,
Hey, read that last verse again, brother.
Con, verse 20, it say the breath of our nostrils, the anointed of Yahweh was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen. It say, verse 21, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked.
See, and that's the connection of spiritual Babylon, who Jeremiah was speaking against, but then they mentioned Edom.
Yeah.
You know, that's the connection. These things will repeat. These things will play out again. That Esau will be a representation of the Babylonian kingdom. And you know what? Jeremiah was one of you niggas, man. When you read Jeremiah 18 and 19, it was constantly him trying to rebuke Jake, get right, get right. In the next book of Lamentations, look, they're in our streets, they're hunting us.
got us.
Okay, they got you in all kind of pits.
Yep.
Okay, defiling you, man. And that's about to happen to you niggas again, man.
That's why we gonna close out Ezekiel 14, bro. Because Ezekiel 14 bring it home, bro. Like, because the men of the Lord, they saw the fall of kingdoms in some cases, pestilence, famine. He saw what happened to Jake, man. And that's why, like, it's so spiritual though, because the scriptures are manifold. So when you're reading the book of Jeremiah, Ezekiel 14, you know, you go into the Babylonian Empire, and then you go into like Hosea, and you go into like the book of Nahum, and then you dealing with Nineveh. Like those empires, it was written, even though it was written at that time for those empires, but everything that's happening in those kingdoms is happening now. So when you read the scriptures, like when you read about the fall of the Babylonians, the fall of the Medo-Persians, the fall of the Greeks, the Romans, that's talking about today now, man.
Yeah.
So when you're reading Ezekiel 14, you got to put yourself in the mindset, oh, this is talking about America today, because the prophets, what they read was for today, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the things that the men of the Lord wrote, they didn't even understand it. They didn't have the understanding. They're like, hey, the Lord told Daniel to set up the book until the time of the end, which proved that those stories are really incorporated for today, the most wicked kingdom. Because this is Babylon, this is the Neo-Persians, this is the Medo-Persian Empire, this is the Greeks, the Romans, Egypt. This is all empires wrapped up into one big wicked cesspool, man.
Yeah.
And Jeremiah called it out by name. He called it Marathion, man, which means double rebellion.
Yeah.
But even when you go into Marathion, it goes into destroy or bitter. In America, it means bitter.
Yeah. That's why the scriptures start referring to them as beasts, because they all kind of gather from their previous, the previous ones. Even the what's the top of in Daniel the statue is the Babylonians. Even the Babylonians, that's the Neo-Babylonian Empire. So even before them, you had the Assyrians, that they took on some of that culture. Before that, you had the Nimrod Empire before that. And so the pantheon of gods start cycling back over and over again.
Yep.
And they just become these big empires.
It's the same guys though. The same wicked, evil entities is what is America is running off of, man.
Yeah.
They running off the fuel of demonic witchcraft, sacrificing infants,
Mm-hmm.
drinking red bodily fluids
Yeah.
just for the, you know what I'm
Drenny.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, the drenny, popping
Henny.
little boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all sexual magic that was done in the ancient world and it's brought back today. And now they fueling it even more because they got the CERN shit,
Yeah,
the social media shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now them demons from the ancient world is amplified. But guess what? Yahweh Shai is gonna come back and extinguish all that, man.
That's right.
Hey, bro, it tells us in the book of Isaiah 47 that thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yeah.
Witchcraft, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
Esau took on these customs and philosophies because he studied those ancient cultures, bro.
Yeah.
Like the apostles always break it down. They said the first devils was those Hamites, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
witchcraft.
Nimrod.
Yeah, the Tower of Babel. You know, those fucking you call it those Philistines, bro. They was heavy into witchcraft, bro.
Oh,
Heavy. The Egyptians, they was heavy into witchcraft, man.
yeah.
The elites of that time. You had the Illuminati of that time. Because when you go into the enlightened ones, when you go into that word Lucifer, it just goes into higher law, which means a light. So each source or each kingdom had their illuminated ones over that empire. Like the Chaldees, man.
Yeah.
It's nothing but your lower level sorcerers today, man.
Yeah, I got a quick one.
Yeah, you got
Wisdom
it.
of Solomon 12, going what you're saying. Wisdom of Solomon 12:1. For thy incorruptible spirit is in all things. Therefore chastenest thou them by little and little that offend, and warnest them by putting them in remembrance wherein they have offended, that leaving their wickedness they may believe on thee, O Lord. For it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of the Holy Land, which is the Canaanites,
Mm-hmm.
whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcraft
Yeah.
and wicked sacrifices,
Yeah.
and all those merciless murderers of children and devourers of men's flesh and the feast of blood.
And Jake started doing that, and Jake was doing that shit too.
Man.
Jake had, bro, you think Ezekiel was cursing them out. He said that son of man, turn thy face to the north and see what they do, man.
Yep.
Jake was worshiping the queen of heaven. Jake was worshiping a woman. Jake was engaged in secret societies. But they'll praise you, how about you, and how we shy out and open. But they'll go behind closed doors and worship fucking
Molech.
Molech, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jake was heavy into sacrifice, bro. Look at watch that movie Apocalypto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How when Esau showed up, the Lord showed up on their ass with Esau, bro. Them niggas, bro, Jake is savages, man.
Yeah.
I saw that movie called Moses the Black yesterday, bro. Jake is fucking savage. The way Jake murder each other, man, they have no mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Murder their brother in cold fucking blood. Niggas was doing this wicked shit, bro. Look at what Keisha doing. Keisha, bro, she
Damn.
gonna kill her baby. Put the baby in the fucking microwave 3 minutes, man, and then go to the club that same night.
Twerking.
Twerking.
Bitch.
Dang.
Y'all remember this story a long time ago when a bitch, she left our kids in the house and it was full of trash?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they was dropping off food at the front door.
Yeah, all
that
that
house
pizza
was
boxes.
Yeah, the house was disgusting, bro.
That's a demonic spirit.
It's a
man.
wicked spirit.
That's when you got a foul, unclean spirit. That's how you know it's a demonic activity going
Yeah.
on.
Trash like a lot, like them hoarders. That's a lot of demons like
Demons.
filth, man.
Yeah, that'll make a Levite just start killing niggas, man.
Bro,
You gotta burn that shit. You gotta
Hey,
You know,
burn that.
Levi be going all white, clean, sanitized. You know, we going to that the other day.
Yeah.
Cleanliness. Hey, you walk into that shit, your spirit just get vexed.
hey,
man.
brother, I don't even like balled up tissue in my wastebasket, let alone some shit like I couldn't. Oh man, even as a kid, like going inside of a dirty house, it just
Yeah.
it's kooky, man.
God. Can you read that very first part again, bro?
Yeah.
Incorruptible.
Wisdom of Solomon 12:1. For thy incorruptible spirit is in all things.
See, that's the point I just wanted to address, the incorruptible spirit in all things.
Yeah.
What does that mean? That even heathen have a certain level of consciousness in you to know right and wrong on particular things like murder and killing babies and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And so this is why the Lord showed up to judge the Canaanites, man. Because even though they didn't get the law, statutes, and commandments, they had no mercy on the innocent, man, on the kids.
They hated
like
Jake,
yeah, even a Moabite will know, you know, not to come home and murder his wife, or you know, and things of that nature, because everybody has somewhat of a consciousness in them.
Yeah.
But see, the Canaanites didn't give a fuck, man. They were completely out of
Yeah,
it.
well, pretty much they're like lower level Edomites, bro.
Yeah.
They got the same. I mean, Esau is more civilized because us, but bro, when you go into vileness, you got Esau and Ham, and low key, if Ham had world power, he'd probably take the cake.
Yeah.
Them Hamites are wicked, bro.
Yeah. Well,
They
that's
be Baki boys
it
too.
was his philosophy that Esau studied, man. Your
Yeah.
top Egyptologists in the world are who? Edomites.
Edomites,
man.
yeah. Bro, an Edomite broke down the hieroglyphs. He broke down. It was an
Yeah.
Edomite that studied that shit.
Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, the Kemet shit. Esau went into that. Esau gave you modern niggas Kemet, man.
Yeah, he did.
Which Kemet just goes back to the Hebrew word hum or ham, which means hot. That's all it means. Chemistry, hot.
Hey, Esau gave you Gentile salvation too.
Yeah, yeah. And Esau gave you that nigga Hakah. Yeah, Elazar.
Yeah, because
Hey, y'all better repent, man.
Yeah, for real. Your first empire, your first emperor was Nimrod, man. He's the first one. He's a Hamite, son of Cush. He did what? When he left this land, because this land supposed to be what in Southeast Africa, the Horn of Africa. But where did he go? He went over to the Mesopotamia River, Tigris and Euphrates, and he just started taking land, man. That was your first empire, the spirit of the Tower of Babel. Esau's been repeating that, man. You know.
I had a video too.
Yeah, let me play the rest of this video.
Come.
And we got it. And now we gonna get the precepts. How many minutes we got left on that? Where we at?
Hour 50 seconds.
I thought you were going to say hour 50
Okay,
minutes.
so we about an hour. Okay,
Yeah, we just hit the hour mark.
Scroll speed, identity data, social graphs, friends, followers, interactions, messages, metadata, behavioral data, like, shares, comments, dwell time, scroll speed,
So all you niggas sliding in the DM, they got that too.
Yeah.
and data. And your sleep schedule is in there. Photos, videos, captions, metadata, location data, per site, GPS if enabled. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, proximity, IP-based location, off-platform data being tracking pixels. Does Meta infer which way you lean politically? Relationship status, income bracket, shopping intent, health-related interests, emotional states, pregnancy likelihood, relocation intent. And you have the two chief research execs from OpenAI. Facial recognition, any information you've ever given AI. You guys are worried about the TikTok purchase. They already had it. So if you research Detachment 201, the branch of the U.S. government, and then you mosey on over to whitehouse.gov, research NSPM-7, they tell you what they're doing. It's never been more important to absolutely do everything in your power to lock down your data. Get a DNS, get a VPN, make sure you're limited.
But even then, it don't even matter. It don't matter because all those VPN sites, you notice like when you watch Kim Iverson or they have to try to say all that shit is, bro. That's all government led. The government selling you VPNs, man.
They say a lot of them VPN sites is owned by Israel.
Yeah.
And that's why when you watching videos online, you gotta have a spiritual filter to, but as they say, chew the meat, spit out the bones.
Yeah.
But they'll bring out good information, then they'll say some dumb shit like get a VPN.
Yeah.
Like they don't know, you don't get it, man. You correct on them checking all of the data, but you can't get around Esau tracking all this information. It's everywhere, man.
Because he owns it.
Yeah.
So it's no such thing as a secret VPN or a secret.
Right.
They got like, you know how when you go incognito like on what's it called?
Chrome and shit.
Yeah, incognito. They still got it.
That shit
because-
don't work.
All that does is keeps it from saving it to your history, but
Your
you can still see it. You just can't see it.
Right, because they got back doors within the device itself. It ain't even about what the fuck website you on or what the fuck app you on. Your device itself got a back door where they can get in that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, so he saw you, nigga. He know about your OnlyFans subscription. He know you signed up for this.
When you look up some of them patents that Apple own, they got patents that allow them to read theta waves from your brain, man. And like you ear pods and radio frequencies. Go look up some of the patents that Apple owns, man. So this shit is beyond what you've been typing in and shit, man. You nigga can see shit, man.
Yeah.
You're locked into a matrix, man.
Yeah.
Everything is surveyed. You can't get out of it.
They showed you that on that Dark Knight Rises. When Batman had to access, he had to go to that database. If y'all brothers watch that scene after we get done. That's what he got.
Yeah, Lucius had to retire because he said this is inevitable.
It's too much.
Yeah, remember that.
He tapped into everything. Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. He saw like, nigga, this me. I'm with this.
Lucius had integrity. He was a jig. He said, no, I can't do it, bro. You don't want to know what people doing in their private lives, bro. Like, I don't want to know what you do in your private life. Like, nigga, you could be sitting on your couch eating popcorn and Cheetos. That ain't my business, man.
Yep.
But reason why he's doing that because it's like the X-Men.
Yep.
When the X-Men started getting activated, it was a witch hunt, bro. He's looking to see who's got this. It's something called the Elder Monado Watazak went into it. It's something called some gene.
God gene, I think.
Yeah, it's that, but it was a different word for it. It's something called some gene. They said it's like in 12% of the people with some shit.
What you talking about? I heard about
It's that, but it was another name called for it. It's something called some gene. And what he's doing, he's scouring to see who's gonna get active. He's watching Israel, bro.
Yeah.
He needs to know because he needs to know what type of messianic figure is gonna rise up among our people.
Yeah.
That he won't be able to counteract, man.
Right.
But you dumb motherfucker, you don't understand that the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai is above your understanding, nigga.
That's right.
You can watch us all you want. At the end of the day, the Lord can send the chariots to destroy your shit, man.
That's right.
It ain't nothing you can do against the servants of the Lord, man.
Yep.
You can threaten us, you can try to blackmail brothers, you can try to put brothers against each other. At the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Shai got your number, man.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the same with the brother Yawasop had brought out earlier, the case with Simeon Toko.
Yeah.
They kept trying to kill him. They really couldn't even kill him, and he said, "Look, y'all want me gone so bad." He pretty much departed, but he was like, "Many more is gonna come after me, man."
Yep.
You
That's-
won't be
that's-
able
You
to
ain't
stop.
gonna be able to stop.
You won't be
Yeah,
able
you
to
ain't
stop.
gonna be able to do shit about
Yeah,
it.
add that part out.
You ain't gonna be able to stop it, man.
And it's just you niggas that don't recognize, what it is, man. Esau knows. You gotta remember when he conquered all our lands, he took all our scrolls. We had historical records of exactly who performed miracles, what miracles was written. All them stuff a lot of stuff was written down. The scriptures say that there were so many miracles that Yahweh Shai did that the book couldn't contain them.
Yeah.
You think that none of those were documented?
Right.
It's not just what we read in the Bible that was documented. There's other documents they got. And with this technology, they're following brothers' pages. They're seeing these quote unquote UFOs flying above us.
Yeah.
Like what happened, what was it, last month when we saw those chariots?
November.
Esau is keeping track of all this stuff. So he knows exactly who has a high chance of being activated.
And that's why Esau's scared, because even the Lord Yahweh Shai himself said, "If you believe on me, the works that I do, you shall do in greater, man."
Spirit, I got that right now.
That's right.
And that's the spirit, because Esau is trying to get his spiritual power. You know how he's doing it with this chip that's coming out.
Yeah.
With that C hit, because that's gonna, when you see a motherfucker controlling anything with his hand, TVs, instantly downloading, all of Ip Man's martial art moves, and you know it in a second. All of a sudden, this motherfucker can just do all of that.
Yep.
That's his form of getting spiritual power, the left hand side.
It's carnal. He's a carnal man. It's through carnality, bro. He needs technology to the case of Batman versus Superman. Superman had it because it was in his DNA.
Yeah.
Batman had the money and the science to create it.
Put it together.
You know what I'm saying? And match that, and that's basically the story.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's why you got this movie Marvel coming out, Avengers Doom. Doomsday, and Dr. Doom, he's Iron Man.
They didn't even show a preview of that shit. It was gonna be so heavy, bro. It's coming out in December.
I can't wait to see that
Yeah.
shit. That's gonna be some meat in there, man.
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom, and Dr. Doom,
That's gonna
Iron
be
Man is
dope.
basically like modern day Esau. Esau uses technology. Iron Man uses that same
Tony
shit. What is
Stark.
smart is he
Nah.
invented those you see a part of the movie, he got those nanobots that create his whole fucking suit.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, but what happened? Eventually, part of the comic series, Iron Man becomes Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brings in the Doomsday, man.
Oh,
When you got Avengers Doomsday coming out.
Yeah. That's spiritual, man.
Yeah.
Doom is so powerful because
That's right.
he's got the smarts of Tony Stark, but he's got the magical side on par with Doctor Strange as well. So he knows the magical arts and he knows the technology. That's why he's able to take over everything, man.
God. That's why Iron Man's one of the picture poster characters, superheroes for America.
Yeah.
That's a very Americanized idol when it comes to the
Yeah.
superheroes.
Technocracy.
Yeah, he got that nigga Lex Luthor, bro.
Yeah.
That's DC though.
Hey,
Yeah,
what?
that's DC. But Lex Luthor was definitely deep. That was definitely Esau though, boy.
Yeah.
He hated Superman, boy. He wanted that nigga power.
Yeah. He's just like Esau, because he'll take the natural power. Superman got his powers naturally, and then Luther, he'll find a way to do a technical version of it on the left-hand side to recreate it. He'll hack it, you know what I'm saying?
Luther wasn't no light work either, bro. That motherfucker was a genius, bro.
Oh, yeah, he beat up Superman plenty of times.
Quick precept, John 14, and I'm gonna start at verses 10. It says, "Believe it thou not that I am in the Father, and that the Father in me." It's a question Yahweh Shai asked him, because as an Israelite, if the Lord didn't put this into your spirit to believe, then it's a good chance you're not of the elect. Okay, like we was watching. What's his name? What's the name? Smackwater. That goofy clown. Yeah, he was talking about. You know, Jake had that big thing about can't nobody tell them who God is to them because Jake is rebellious. They don't believe that the Lord sets up men to talk to him.
Yeah.
You know, because Jake, they have that high and mighty attitude. Like, well, God can come talk to me. No, you don't want to see the Most High because when the Lord tried to come see you, you niggas was afraid, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord showed you the fear, and then you niggas like, nah, we want to talk to you, Moses. So you need a man to talk to,
Right.
because we nice compared to what the Most High gonna do.
Facts.
You know, like, you may get mad because we curse you out, but the Lord come and visit you and pull up, nigga. Body's gonna drop.
Yeah. Facts.
Right?
This is energy alone will just melt your fucking house.
Yeah, bro. Like, you don't want the Most High to pull up on you, man. Like,
I
the
get
Lord
what you
put up
asked
on
for.
you, it ain't gonna be no, hey, let's sit down and talk, bro. The Lord is talking to you through the prophets, man. Ain't no, let's have some coffee, son. When the Lord visits you, he's coming to do something to you. So you lucky to get us.
Yeah, you mad as hell. You gotta
Judgment Day.
And it says, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. But believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. Because Jake saw the miracles, and they still scoffed against Yahushua, man. It got so bad to the point that they was like, man, when he raised the blind man up, and when he rose Lazarus from the dead, they was like, well, we can't speak on these things because for the simple fact the Romans gonna come and take away our place.
Yeah.
That's some whole ass shit, bro.
And you can't do nothing with niggas like that, man.
Yeah, like, bro, you got the living incarnated Son of the Most High doing miracles. You supposed to get on board, bro. You supposed to want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Tap in.
Fuck the Romans, man.
Right.
Money
Fuck
is
the
greater
Romans.
than the spiritual power.
For real.
Not to these niggas.
What the fuck, bro? Like, it ain't worth selling out.
Yeah.
Right.
This the Savior that's come to deliver Israel and show you that, look, there's hope. And you niggas wanted to put the Romans over Yahushua?
Right.
That's crazy work, man.
Right.
That's why Al-Azhar is in the position he's in now.
Yep.
That's why all you false prophets out there, you gonna get destroyed, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
The Lord's showing you right now. He got his men risen up. He got the apostles out here. The information is spreading worldwide. Bro, when I saw that movie last night, it wasn't shit with Edomites in the theater. Why you think they watching movies that's Jacob-centric when it comes to the spiritual awakening, man?
Mm-hmm.
They know.
They know.
They know. They like, man.
Ain't nothing you can do either.
And you had a lot of Edomites in that book of Clarence when we went and saw it, bro.
Yeah, it was small ass in there,
I don't know if y'all caught
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, but right behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it was so spiritual though because I think he was an Amalekite, bro. He sat right next to me in the theater. Nigga had on all black. So he sat next to me, right? So I'm looking at this dude and I'm like, why the fuck is this dude so fidgety? He kept moving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why did he choose to sit right here? Part of me like, man, this nigga be spying on you, priest.
Yeah.
But Spirit like, nah. I'm like, why is he so fidgety? Spirit's like, cause the nigga nervous, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit like, y'all don't know the type of energy y'all radiate around these heathens, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't see in yourself, bro. They see it. The Lord sees it.
Yep.
Stop selling yourselves short, man.
Right.
Embody the spirit of Yahushua, man, and walk with that. Confidence, man.
That's true.
Knowing that y'all the sons of the Most High. We fucking gods, man.
That's right.
This our fucking world.
You got to take this shit.
We finna take this fucking world back, man. And if
Right.
you Jack's ain't in that spirit, get the fuck out of here, man.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
This truth ain't for weak ass niggas, man.
Yeah. This bigger than music videos.
Yeah. Yep.
I had to real quick, man. I could back you up.
Go ahead.
Because you was mentioning, yeah, man, that fear, man. This is Revelation 11:11. It's saying after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them, man. That's why them damn Edomites was in there watching that movie, because they know what this awakening is about. When Yahweh Bashmiel Shah returns and deals with his people, there is no heathen on this earth can do anything about that, man.
Yeah.
All you need to do to understand that and figure out the accounts of that, read the scriptures, man. Look at the history.
Yeah.
Bro, and they want to be us.
Yeah.
They want to be, they studying Jake. They're like, wow. I mean, bro, the movie is full of 2/3, bro. They studying Esau in there. Biting his nails. He's looking like,
Trying
how
to
does
get
that nigga
into
rap
it
like
and shit.
that? How does he move like that?
Yeah.
Bro, it's the sauce in Jake, man. We just got it like that, man.
Right.
Can't teach that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
That's we read it earlier in
Yeah,
19.
let me finish this. And it says, believe in me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. For verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, he shall also And greater works than these shall he do, because I go into my Father, man.
That's right.
Bro, miracles is getting ready to come back in a major way.
God.
Don't ask us how. Hey, just believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
Believe it.
Right.
That's right, man.
That's right.
Spiritual, brother.
Every other part of the scriptures is true, come to pass. So
Yeah.
why wouldn't that part be there too?
Yeah.
The accounts of Samson. That's what rolls right over these other people's head. They don't understand this thing. But this is the book of Obadiah 1 and 10, just to back the elder up. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So for their violence and things that they've done, the shame is covering them. They're scared, they're fidgety, they're worried, they're watching.
Should be.
Like that one clip, I remember y'all brothers know that big ass fat Edomite. He's like, you know, one thing that we all fear is one day that we'll have to pay for what we did in slavery.
You pay it for it now, nigga.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yo, Jake got your woman, bro. Got your woman
You
on
ain't
lock,
getting her,
nigga.
man.
Yeah.
can't
The
get her.
Edomite woman with Jake, nigga.
She where she wanna be.
Yeah, bro, you checkmate. Like, nigga, like, the Edom, we got your woman, bro.
And that's sad, because you know Jake is at the bottom of society.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a major L. So god damn.
Bro, the Edomite woman, they go crazy for Jake, man.
Yeah.
Bro, we had Lois, and they go crazy over Jake, man.
Yeah.
And see, the women of our nation, they don't understand this, man. See, this is bigger than y'all emotions. The reason why we go after the Edomite woman is to show our enemy that we stepping on your ass, nigga, and we can get your fucking woman. It's a checkmate, man.
That's right.
That's right.
This is above what y'all emotion or no, man. To get the heathen's woman in his kingdom,
Right.
come on, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna knock us out either.
Who gonna do
Right,
something?
right.
Ain't nobody gonna knock us out.
We're not even trying to brag. We're not even bragging about it, bro. Like we
Nah,
just being real
yeah,
shit.
it's
We
just
was in
facts.
a bar, bro. We was in a fucking bar, and we was in a bar full of Edomites. Like Edomite bitch come up to Jake
Yeah.
and start tonguing him down, bro, in front of these all. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Bring
You
it out.
walk
Come
by-
on, man.
Remember, he walked by the camp, Edomite with his old lady.
Yeah,
So y'all like,
yeah.
black man, she stayed up
She said, hell
there.
yeah,
yeah.
In front of
That's
her.
some
In
wicked
front
ass-
of her,
do.
That was some wicked ass shit,
It
man.
sure do.
Bro, my neighbor, I'm coming down the stairs today. She's with an Edomite dude.
Yeah.
She's a whore, but she said, damn, priest, she called him priest. She's like, priest, I said, dope ass you did. In front of our dude, man, he couldn't do nothing but put his head down.
Yeah.
In front of our fucking dude. I'm like,
Shame.
man, you kind of out of pocket.
Damn.
But bro, like, every time she see me, she's giving like some type of compliment in front of these weak ass Edomite dudes she's with. Cause they know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you might go say nothing, you gonna get beat up in front of your girl, nigga.
That nigga Adam, hey, that
Adam
nigga Adam
22.
22 is like a perfect image of you Edomites, man. That nigga
Yeah.
got knocked out by the same nigga that fucked his woman.
Got beat up. And he was a
He didn't even
Jake.
throw a punch.
Beat your ass.
Dumbass fight. He didn't even throw a punch. bro.
And he's juiced in.
Yeah, but to back that point up, we had brought that out earlier when they say great fear fell upon them when they saw us, and you saw us start getting nervous. It says that here, we read it earlier, Isaiah 19:1, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. So this is when we start getting them powers again, man. The Lord started showing Esau, hey, look, these ain't just fairy tales we're reading out of the scriptures. Cool, brother.
How you get?
Then these people gonna start panicking, man. You know, when the scriptures say the heart of Egypt is gonna melt, hey, when Esau starts seeing brothers doing miracles, hey, that's gonna be a wrap, man. You know.
Yep. I had one.
Yeah, you got it up.
This is I actually got two because I want to hit that Thessalonians you called for too. Right?
Con.
This-
We gonna end it on Ezekiel 14. We gonna bring the spirit back.
This John 16, verse 18 or verse 17 in the NLT. It says some of his disciples asked each other, "What does he mean when he says in a little while you won't see me, but then you will see me, and I am going to my Father?" And what does he mean by a little while? We don't understand. Yahweh Shah realized they wanted to ask him about it, so he said, "Are you asking yourselves what I meant? I said in a little while you won't see me, but a little while after that you will see me again. I tell you the truth, you will weep and mourn over what is going to happen to me, but the world will rejoice. You will grieve, but your grief will suddenly turn to wonderful joy. All right, and so right now, here in 2026, we don't have our Lord with us, man, and we're weeping and grieving, and the world is rejoicing because they don't have to be subject to righteousness, man.
Yep.
All right, but it said you will grieve, but your grief will suddenly turn to wonderful joy, man. All right, that's going to be a change of a state, a change of mood, and a change of attitudes of the whole world. Okay, the world been rejoicing, man. When you niggas got back, when y'all went back outside, quote unquote, after 2020, you couldn't tell nobody nothing, man. Niggas thought they outlived World War III. Niggas thought it was over. Niggas thought ain't no more tribulation. We didn't outlive the pandemic. We out here fucking these hoes. What's good, nigga?
And they had that PPP loan.
Right, PPP hidden, scams
You
hidden.
couldn't tell niggas
Bro,
nothing.
niggas been
It
hidden.
was scat crazy, scat pack, Hellcat.
Yeah, I ain't
crazy,
never
bro.
seen so many temp tags.
Boy,
nigga.
Esau was
2021,
giving out credit cards for free, man.
2023. Right, but now here go the judgment, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gave y'all a little breather. Now here comes the real point where the world mourns and rejoice, man.
Yep.
So as we've been saying, brothers, keep that spirit, man. And I mentioned this before, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Apostle Harsh said it in a video a couple years ago. There shouldn't be no depressed Israelites, man.
Yeah.
All this shit going down, you ain't found a reason to smile yet.
Yeah,
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Brother,
yeah.
did a spirit a lesson on that. Anxiety is attached to an evil spirit.
Yeah.
bro.
You know, so
Yeah.
brothers might go through it every now and then, but hey, that's a demon on you. You have no reason
Too much in your
to be
head.
depressed, man.
God.
You know.
And like depression and anxiety, it brings sickness. That's why a lot of brothers are sick
Yeah.
in the body physically because of the demons attached to that shit. Worry, bro. You know how many stress-induced heart attacks people have 50 years old, man?
Mm-hmm.
Heart attacks and shit, bro. Because the stress,
Yeah.
you just gotta let it go, man. Like you just gotta really believe in it. It's like, you know what, man, I'll walk by faith and not by sight. It's all through faith, man. If you don't give a fuck no more, then the Lord gonna deal.
Yeah, that's the spirit you say that, because like if your stress level's too high, then your cortisol is gonna be fucked up in your body, and that can lead to inflammation. So like you said,
Right.
Yeah.
And I found out recently, the higher your cortisol is, the lower your testosterone.
Yeah.
They inverse.
That's
Your
why a lot of-
testosterone is high, your cortisol is low. When your cortisol is high, your testosterone is low. So it ain't good to be running around, worried and stressed out all the time, man.
That's how you put on weight.
Yep. And the Lord tells us that, I believe it said, when we read it the other day, and I think it's Matthew 8 or Matthew 9, it says the cure for anxiety. The blue letter had it typed up when the Lord was going into take no thought, and how the flowers got their food and the animals got their food. When the Lord was coaching us on that, it said that's a cure for anxiety, man. Because that Lord is telling you, don't worry. You can't worry about that shit, man. Lock in with faith, and that kills all of the anxiety, man, and the worry and shit,
Yeah.
Quick precept. This is the book of Isaiah 41, and I'm gonna start at verses 8. It says, "But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I've chosen, not the heathen." It says, "The seed of Abraham, my friend, thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away." So the Lord is with us, man.
That's right.
Yeah, you may go through things, but everything is really, it was a book called Battlefield of the Mind. Everything is really mental. Like the biggest things we go through here is mental. Because outside of that, it's just like, everything is like, okay, it is what it is. But it's mental shit, man. And when you understand the gravity of putting things off and having a balance in life, then things start to be like, okay, it makes a lot of sense. I don't need to worry about this because for what?
Yep.
Like you just gotta let Yahweh Bashem Yahushua direct your steps and just walk in the direction he tells you to do.
Yep.
And it reads, it says, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power, and I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand, or with the hand, or the right hand of my righteousness," man. So just don't worry about it. I get it, it's easier said than done, but just don't worry about it, man.
Yeah.
You're not saying being out here lackadaisical and being stupid and lottie-body. Have a conscience about you, but just like the shit you can't control, don't worry about it. Like a lot of brothers worry about they women cheating. Look, I don't give a fuck about that shit. If a bitch committing adultery on me, hey, the Lord gonna get that hoe out of my life. I know that for a fact. However he do it is how he gonna do it. But I don't worry about that shit no more, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stressing out and mad and catching domestic violence. Look, if a bitch wanna commit adultery on a guy, then that's a dumb bitch, man.
Yeah.
She's gonna die to death, man. If your woman leave you, so fucking what? There's a billion other bitches in this world.
Yeah.
So fucking what?
Thank
You ain't the first nigga that you been stuck a ride in. So fuck. Come
Yep.
on, bro.
Even them Jakes in the world and rappers, they be in that spirit too. Then they can get a bunch of hoes. I believe one of them said, you know, a bitch cheat on me, she's stupid. You know, and it's on to the next. See, they had that abundance mindset when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and how much more a man of the Lord, man.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, that hurt, bro. She was my wife. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. She was the other 20 other niggas' wives before she was yours, bro.
Right.
Make that make sense.
Won't be the last.
Nigga.
Right.
Won't be the last. You're gonna be
Yeah.
the dude she does cheat on you with. Just know that's gonna end in about a month, and then it's gonna end with the next guy. It's gonna end with the next guy.
She might not. She might marry the nigga, bro. I said she may marry and have a family with him. So what? And that's more bodies the Lord gonna rack up because he's gonna put her to death, that nigga and them kids. So you stupid. Fucking worried about you for. And it says here, behold, all they were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded, and they shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish.
Yeah.
You gotta believe that, man. Bro, we ain't taking L's in the spirit. You may take an L in your life because of this wicked world, but you ain't taking no L's in the spirit, brothers,
That's a
man.
good point. Yeah.
You
Taking
ain't,
them right now, man.
every bitch that walked away from you, bro, you ain't taking no L.
Bro, every time, I ain't gonna lie, every time, you know, because normally some shit go wrong and some people be like, more power to you, you got it. I don't even say that shit, bro. Some shit go left in my life, like a bitch leave me or some shit, I be like, more power to me. Real shit, bro. Like,
You ain't gonna deal with it, bro.
yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah,
like,
like-
more power to me. Like, some shit better gonna come down the line or you was just here for a moment. I don't be tripping on it.
Woman's just an expense.
Yeah, you doing the work of the Heavenly Father. She's not out there doing the work. She don't even believe.
Yeah.
So if she walks out of your life, is that a punishment to you?
Right,
Nah.
no.
Because she ain't right any fucking way.
Yep.
No.
Right. This is Second Ezra chapter 14, verse Salaki. Second Ezra chapter 14, verse
Verse
14, Salaki. It says, let go from the mortal thoughts and cast away the burdens of man and put now off the weak nature. Okay, and that's your flesh. Your flesh is weak, man. Scriptures refer to us as a worm. You relying on that shit, letting your biochemistry dictate the move that you make, with your hormones all fucked up. You looking at hoes. A lot of you jakes be watching too much, you know, adult videos. You all fucked up, man. You gonna get in that rat race spirit, man. You know, you wake up in the morning, good in rush hour. You know, those things compound on you, man. And hey, you got to be in the spirit of letting that go, because when the Lord flipped the switch on this place, ain't none of this shit gonna be going down, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you brothers out there that struggle with addiction, whether it be from drugs in the world, porn use, all that shit is designed to destroy you, bro.
Yeah.
Esau bring out social media to constantly fry your dopamine receptors, and also too, a lot of times a dopamine overdose will lead to chronic. It can lead to autoimmune issues, man. Because the pleasure, they call it the pleasure hormone. Your dopamine is set up to enjoy certain things that you get a rise out of, man. But it's not supposed to be overly stimulated. That's why you got adult videos for free. Jake be sitting at home watching that shit and wonder why they can't calm down and be all over the place, because that shit has hijacked your mind. It's a demon.
Yeah.
It'll fuck you up, man. And you find out you meet a chick you can't even perform for because you're too high up here, man.
Yeah.
That's a real study, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is demonic as hell, and that shit leads to chronic illnesses, man.
Yeah.
It should have put you in the spirit world, so you gotta really tap into it. You gotta let go and detox from this fucking world, man.
Yeah.
You gotta develop a sound mind, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause the world wants your mental to be on overdrive, like this brother was saying, man.
Yeah.
Like when you got a car and your fucking RPMs is at fucking 4,
Yeah.
and you only going 30 miles per hour, you know some fucking shit wrong, man.
Yeah. Something about to go down.
Your shit about to blow, man.
Hey, when you gotta put that shit on the shelf, like, wait a minute.
That remind me of the range, man.
Yeah. Well, that's the.
I'm on the road doing 35. Motherfucker at 6,000 RPM. I'm like, fuck. It ain't going nowhere.
But the point is to let the spirit and prayer bring that sound mind to you. Not nothing in this world,
Yeah.
man. Not no feeling that a woman can give you, no money, no good ass steak, nothing, man. You gotta let the spirit of Yahweh Shai bring you a sound mind, man.
Yeah.
And do whatever you can to stay in that zone, man.
Yeah. And watch shit that's free, man. That's a demonic thing.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why it can be so heavy and the RPMs can rev up is because of how accessible it is. You talk about the adult video, he made it free, you can get it on your phone. You could do it literally 24/7, man, if you wanted to.
And they knew the study behind it. They knew it fucked people up, man.
Yeah.
That, bro, that's why, man, like the mind is something. The mind, bro.
Esau got you, man.
The mind is a tool, is a powerful utensil, man. The
Yeah.
computer is the simplified. The modern day computer is made after the mind. It's simplified. It's basically the brain on steroids, man.
Yeah.
It's basically designed to do what the human brain should be able to do, but we're powered down now.
Yeah.
AI is nothing more but a human brain that works at optimal levels, man. It's quick, calculated. You don't have no kinks or shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how your mind can operate if you detox it from the bad shit, man. It's easier said than done, because I mean, you know, they say it takes 3 to 4 weeks to kill a bad habit, but an addiction it can take months to years, man. So you gotta be
He
careful.
knows that.
Yeah.
You used to have to go all the way to the store, go watch a magazine or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, to go do it.
The
You used to
black
have
film
to,
over it.
Hell, you used to have to go straight to a casino to gamble, man.
Yeah.
Now gambling
Yeah.
is taking people in the spirit
FanDuel.
world. Bro, right on your phone.
Woo!
Yeah. You see, this it's the access that allows you to go off. And see, that's why I say watch things that are free, man.
Yeah.
The scriptures, well, not the scriptures, but Esau even tell you if Esau's offering something for free, that means you're the product.
Yeah.
You know, like these particular video games, especially them phone games, there are people that spend millions of dollars on phone games, man, because it's just the psychology of it, man.
So remember Blockbuster Video? Remember you had to go to the store and
Yeah.
You used to have to rewind the tapes.
Yeah, trying to do 25 cents.
Oh yeah.
And now you got Netflix, man. You got Netflix now. Shit, hell,
Yeah.
I remember we used to have to go in the yellow pages to order pizza to find a pizza
Damn.
man number. It was the yellow page. We had to flip through that
I
bitch.
hate that.
And then sometimes you don't even get the pizza because they might be closed, but we had to go to the yellow pages and find this pizza place, and if they deliver with their proximity, you good. Shit, they ain't like coming to order us because like where we stayed at, it was just a lot of dumb shit. They like, nah, we don't even. Jake out there beating up the pizza. Here we live in the middle of fucking nowhere. Y'all beating up the only motherfucker that want to bring food to y'all. Stupid, man. Jake like, hey, y'all want to beat up the pizza man? I'm like, what kind of shit is this?
Eat the pizza, man. I don't want to beat the nigga up.
Yeah.
The nigga get mad when we ain't got no goddamn restaurant out here, man.
Right.
You niggas are through, man.
Finish this off.
Go
This
ahead,
is,
I'll
it says, 2 Corinthians 14:14, let go from the mortal thoughts and cast away the burdens of man, put now off the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen shall happen, shall be done hereafter. So this is the time to lock in, man. You know, like what's that movie? Was it Boys in the Hood? When he say, "Yo, you ever seen a dead body before?"
Yeah.
You know, that's you got to think about that, man. Your first time seeing a dead body, man. Have you seen that? Meditate on the things the Lord is getting ready to do, man. And your supervisor at work will seem minimal to you. You know, the stress of a hoe, you know, getting all flaky on you, it's gonna be trivial when you put things in perspective, man. This is why we got the gifts from the Heavenly Father to get the understanding, man. That's a gift to have this truth, man, and know these things that are coming, man.
That's right.
You know, because the other people, they don't have that, man. They think America's gonna go on forever, and so all of their troubles is plaguing them, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I need my job.
right? Yeah.
I told my supervisor yesterday, I said, look, I could walk away from all this shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
She said, I know. Yeah. She's like, but I need my job. I know you do.
You need a man, bitch.
Yeah.
I got a preset. You got something, bro?
Oh yeah, you got it, bro.
Got it. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 1. It says, a false balance is abomination to Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. You know, brother was talking about balance and things, man. You know, that's why the scriptures have the Sabbath for us. Because in the Sabbath, you're supposed to try to give up some of those pleasures, man. Because you bringing too much dopamine in, it's too much. That's why the Lord has a day of rest. So you shouldn't be fucking on the Sabbath, you know. You want to try to treat it as a solemn day. You know, just stay clean. You know, have you some salads pre-made for that day. You're not doing no cooking. You know, you give up certain things on the Sabbath day, man. You know, to balance everything out. And then the Lord also said, "This thing goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting." Incorporating fasting was also another part of resetting your body from everything that's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Too much bullshit.
Kinda.
If you're not fasting at all, it don't always have to be food. You can fast on other shit.
Yep.
You know, that's fucking up your spirit. Maybe you got some type of addiction building up on a bad habit. Fast from it, man.
Yeah.
This thing goeth not out by fasting and prayer. You know, send up prayer, see how about Shemel Shai to activate the fasting, to activate whatever it is you need that's going on, that's fucking up your spirit, your body, your health, whatever it is, man. And then you gotta actually do it, man. Otherwise, it's not gonna go out.
Yeah, that's and you brothers, man, y'all got that Shakar demon too, man. You gotta limit the way y'all drinking out here, bro.
Yeah.
That Shakar puts you in the spirit world, man. I mean, I get it, you know, like to indulge. Scripture say give him strong drink that's within the parish, man, but it's a balance to it, man. You know? Like drinking and just like, what's the purpose? Yeah, you know, you may do it socially with a chick or with the brothers, but don't just be sitting at home down in fifths, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be doing that shit, man. Because before you know it, time to pass you by, you fucked up, body aching, you got this infirmity going on. A lot of brothers' problems come from drinking, man. A lot of the body inflammation, like drinking brings on inflammation, man.
Yeah.
Parasites too.
Yeah, you know, because it ain't regulated. This ain't real alcohol we drinking, brothers.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, there's some BS.
Yeah,
No,
bro,
it's not.
like the Crown Royal you getting from the corner store, that Henny, that ain't the same shit in France, bro.
Yeah.
The cognac they get over there, that's real shit. Over here, you drinking straight
Yeah.
sugar and lead.
Yeah.
That shit don't even give you a buzz no more, man.
Yeah.
When the
Hey,
scriptures
we know.
say strong drink to men ready to perish, that's not just talking about you just down on yourself.
Yeah, no.
That's really for men
About to
getting
die.
ready to go
About
to
to die,
war. You about to
yeah.
go to war, or you on your deathbed. That's what you give it. Now you just sitting at home because you know you living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
No, you gotta break out of that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, we had way less than this, man. We went through chattel slavery, man.
Yeah.
We came out of that shit, man. You know, you gotta dig deep.
Yeah.
You know, and realize that you can just overcome this shit through the overcome your flesh through faith
In the spirit.
and spirit. Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit more.
You got it.
It's verse 2. It says, "When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them."
And our integrity when it comes to prophecy, man, and breaking down these scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
Great Millstone, the breakdown you hear back in 2007 is the same thing you're hearing in 2026, man.
Sure.
All right, that breakdown it ain't changed. It said their integrity shall guide them, and we have the correct breakdown of scriptures that's going to guide us. Lord willing, we be those men to the new kingdom, man.
Mm-hmm.
But what it say, the perverseness of fools shall destroy him. Does it say
It
that?
says, "But the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them."
Yeah, y'all fucking perverse lips, switching up the doctrine. We talking about guys in Israel. But we also talking about the perverse lifestyle that you motherfuckers have been living the whole time, man.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that is a perverse lifestyle to have
Yeah.
the precious
Talking
pearl
that shit.
and then just not preach it, man.
Yeah.
That's perverse, man. You know, the Lord didn't have these breakdowns come through the apostles on down just for some niggas to run with it and start making up their own shit, man.
Yeah.
And get views and whatever. That's perverse, man. You ain't supposed to have no monetary stake in preaching the gospel, man. You ain't supposed to have no bag chasing demon on you preaching
Right.
the gospel, man. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, why y'all videos monetized?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Got the CarMax
Right.
commercial playing
Right.
before the
Yeah,
lesson.
yeah,
Shit.
right, yeah.
Hey, let me ask y'all brothers a question. Is any brother in this camp
No.
have monetized videos?
No.
No,
Hell
at all.
Yeah, so if you monetize your videos, then really, it ain't really nothing for us to talk about. Like, you already done show that you care about such and such. That's all you care about is the money.
Let's goes into the next verse.
Go ahead.
Cutting that. It says, verse 4, "Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death."
Yeah. Right.
It
So
says,
you ain't gonna be able to bribe the Most High with your clothing brand, nigga.
Right.
With your fringes.
Yeah.
With your hit the likes up.
Mm-hmm.
G's, big G's. Fuck out of here.
Have
with
a
that
little
bullshit, man.
The Lord used the word profit there. That makes riches a bad investment. It's a very poor investment because the wrath of the Heavenly Father about to burn all of this shit up, man. You know?
Yeah.
that's right. It says, "The righteous of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. So that's going to be their downfall. That's what you want to put above Yahweh Hashem Al Shai. Go ahead and monetize the videos all you want. You putting your trust in mammon, man. The God of money. So eventually something's going to happen in your life to where you're going to experience a severe economic punishment.
Yeah, and like you said, the mammon being a god of money, we started off the lesson going into Isaiah 19, how the idols of Egypt are being destroyed, man.
Yeah.
That's an idol of Egypt being destroyed. So you literally putting your faith in something that's currently being destroyed by the Lord.
Yeah, because the Most High said he was going to give them over to their devices too. Devices, man. When you sow particularly if you sow wickedness, you're going to reap it. If you're a drug dealer or you're a murderer, then that's what's going to happen to you, bro. That's why you got to sow the righteous thing. We're trying to sow the seeds for the elect to reap it, man. And that's the Lord, where we get the blessing back from that. We try to sow a good seed, man. You know, if you a wicked drug dealing ass nigga, or you a murderer, or you adulterer, then that's the Lord gonna give you over to that.
Right.
Judgment gonna come.
God. It says in verse 6, it says, the righteous of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. A wicked man dieth, his expectations shall perish, and the hope of unjust men perisheth. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead. An hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered. So we're being delivered, man, through knowledge and understanding of these scriptures, man. You know, not being hypocrites, man, not putting our trust in riches, man. Staying righteous on the right path.
Got a quick precept. Any brothers got a precept, so I bring them out. We'll end them. But I want to bring this out. This is the book of Ezekiel 14, and I'm gonna start at verses. Let's start at verses 9, and it says, "If the prophet be deceived when he have spoken a thing, I Yahweh have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel, and they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity." And it says, and the punishment of the prophet should be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. So a lot of you people, man, that follow these false leaders and all this other shit, you're going to get the same judgment, man. And it says that the house of Israel may go no more straight from me, because there's a lot of wicked jakes, man, that keeps they shutting up the kingdom of heaven to men, man. They putting the wrong idea in their mind as to what this thing is really about. We supposed to be teaching Yahushua, prophesying the downfall of this kingdom, and trying to encourage our people to get right with the Heavenly Father, the elect, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not trying to teach a sister how to rap a head wrap. Let her figure that shit out on her own time, man.
Right.
But this is how you wrap your hair wrap. This is how you put your friends on. So fuck all that, man. Who said prophesied, man?
Right.
God.
And a lot of you y'all shut up the kingdom to jakes that look like the speckled birds.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even let them the jakes that look like Edomites in your camp, only for you to turn around and say Edomites can be saved, man.
Right.
You know, because y'all, how many jakes did y'all shut the kingdom up in? Because you don't have a dark skin, you know, and an afro, you know, and now these niggas telling you that an actual Edomite can get into the kingdom now.
Yeah, you got a Jake that got good because he ain't got a burlap on his goddamn head.
Yeah.
He can't get in the camp now because he's not, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an Amerigook.
No, not spiritual at all, man.
Yeah, them Old Testament cats do that. ISUPK do that too, man.
Yeah.
You could be a Jake out of Nigeria,
Call you a
and
Hamite.
they'll call you a Hamite. But wait a minute, nigga. You was brought from the west coast of Africa, motherfucker. Before we migrated to the side of the world through cargo slave ships, and you had an estimate of a million black Jews that fled into Africa. Did you not consider that you could have been one of them Israelites through ancestry that fled into the western or northern coast? But you call this man a Hamite because he stayed back and you got your black ass brought over here?
Right.
Nigga, you could be a Hamite too.
For real.
Your great-great-grandfather with the buck teeth could have been Ugin and Boogan, nigga.
Yeah, tune back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was always doing that too in Sakari and the Kad demon.
Yeah. But yeah, nigga, your mother's an Edomite.
Right.
Goofy ass nigga. And it says here, the house of Israel may be no more straight from me, neither be polluted any more with all their transgressions, but that they may be my people, and that may be their power, says the Lord Yahweh. All right? So, That's your last piece as we wrap it up.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 63. It says, surely he knoweth your inventions and what ye think in your hearts, even them that sin and would hide their sin. Therefore hath the Lord Yahweh exactly searched out all your works, and he will put you all to shame. And when your sins are brought forth, ye shall be ashamed before men, and your own sins shall be your accusers in that day. So all you fakes, you false prophets, those that know the correct breakdown of the MOTB, you not all of the things that y'all are up to, whether it's getting money, whether it's getting hoes, whether you took something from Esau, all of that's gonna come out, man. We're in that time. Okay, where the saying goes, the men from the boys are separated, man. You know, the Lord is sifting.
Right. And I appreciate it. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are the children of the light, and the children of the day, we are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep, as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
That's right.
If I could read that in the NLT. Verse 5, 1 Thessalonians 5:5, it says, for you all are children of the light and of the day. We don't belong to darkness and night. So be on guard, not asleep like the others. Stay alert and be clear-headed, man. And that's kind of what we was getting to in the second part of this lesson. You know, cause shit, when the dollar collapsed, we got dollars in our account, so we still gonna be affected, man. But we not stuck in that what if spirit, man.
Right.
All right. I know, like when you first come into the truth and your faith ain't really built up, it's kind of hard to deal with uncertainty. In the times coming ahead, listen, you have to be comfortable within uncertainty.
Yeah.
All right. People bug out if they don't know what's next.
Yeah.
You got to be comfortable in saying, you know what, whatever is next, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua got me, man.
That's right.
And
man.
that's how we move. That's how you gotta move, bro.
Yeah.
If you think too much and try to over prepare, you could put yourself in a snare. Or if you not thinking that much, you can get caught back in the world, man.
Yep.
So you gotta, what it say? It say stay alert and be clear headed, man. Have that balance and sound mind, as we've been saying.
Yeah, God. That's what in boxing you had that round 12 cardio, man. If you know your cardio is tip top, you can make it 12, even the 13th round. That gives you a lot of confidence, man. You know, because hey, that's what's gonna happen to a lot of guys, man. You know, they look good in round, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You know,
Next thing
But
you know, you gas.
that's why Floyd Mayweather looks so comfortable, man, because he already know he could just die almost the whole
Conditioning.
match. He knows, and the other guy is not conditioned. Hey, can you fight him? It don't matter how much skill you got, man. If you gas out, man, you cook.
Right.
So we're gonna have that confidence of just being able to just get through things, man. Not knowing the best combinations, that ain't gonna matter, because we just gonna have that root confidence in us, man. That's why you gotta be in that that period of pilgrim, Salakia. Moving around here and there, trusting in the Lord, man. Daily bread, that spirit.
Not too much, not too little.
Yes, that scripture say, he that endureth until the end.
Yep.
That endurance is heavy. It's a good point you brought up about Mayweather, because that was one of his techniques to defeating some of his opponents.
Yep.
He would just dodge all this shit and then get tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just went off points or knock him out.
Yeah, and he becomes harder to hit too, because he's learning you as well. So he's got more cardio to you, and he's able to dodge more, man.
Head movement, breathing techniques, cardio, endurance.
And every punch you miss takes out more breath from you than ones you land. So missing the punch is like twice as much endurance you giving up. So every punch he makes you miss, you gashing out even more, man. That's how the Lord gonna have us, man. You reading Job the 5th chapter, said the animal's gonna be in league with us, man. We're gonna be able to just move around and just get out of situations.
That's good.
Yeah.
But with that, we're going to close out. Give all praises and glory and honor as due to you.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord's will, you're edified. To the next, Kwame Sharala.
Kwame Sharala.
Bob Ball.
Bob Ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.